Here we are. You got your wish. Well, the NFL got their wish. Look who's going to be in Vegas. And we have been riding the Kansas City Chiefs ever since the start of the postseason. In fact, hopefully you followed my short where we took Isaiah Pacheco 18-1 to lead the NFL playoffs in rushing, which is live to cash this Sunday. A lot of things are live. So what we're going to do is build a nice three-leg same-game parlay, build a storyline. That's key whenever you're building a parlay, 2, 3, or more legs. You should only be betting 2 or maybe 3. That aside, it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's just start there with what should be the obvious. Hey, I'm Eitan. Hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you rolling with us here. It's a big game, and we have a big same-game parlay, but reasonable as well. I don't think this is out of hand by any means. Let's open up with the Chiefs. I mean, just give me Taylor's Bo and everybody else out there winning this football game. Do you want numbers? Okay. How about the fact that Patrick Mahomes is 12-0 against the spread away from Arrowhead? How about Andy Reid is 5-0 straight up against the spread as a dog of 5 or fewer points when his team is playing with an extra week of rest versus, of course, the other side of this. Head coach Reid, right, 21-3-1 against the spread as a dog when his team is coming off consecutive straight up against the spread wins. Hey, how about this? The biggest indicator out there for you should be one thing and one thing only, and that's Andy Reid is 3-0 straight up against the spread in his career against Kyle Shanahan. That is why you take the Chiefs at plus money. You're getting a pick 'em here, and there's 10 points of edge on your side. First leg, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, it's not all about Taylor Swift, although it's probably going to be about Travis Kelce and Isaiah Pacheco, I'm sure, as we continue to build. So the Chiefs win. How do they do it? Who are going to be some key cogs in victory? It's the Super Bowl. And while MVS has shown some life out there, Noah Gray, these guys are not going to be MVP calibers as far as winning and helping win fuel victory for the Chiefs. It's going to come with Old Faithful and Old Faithful 2. It's going to come with two guys that Patrick Mahomes absolutely knows he can count on. Same thing with Andy Reid. You don't take chances with other guys. You take chances by calling plays for Travis Kelce and Isaiah Pacheco. So this should come as very little surprise here that we're working in Isaiah Pacheco as an anytime touchdown play and continuing to build. Look, we're doing this on MGM for you. You can sign up below. We've got codes for you, OS bonus too, but I want to build this thing for you. And Isaiah Pacheco is such a massive piece of this Chiefs offense. I watched for 14 years Andy Reid just flat out neglecting the run game. Poor Brian Westbrook and Deuce Staley and others. Now he's got no choice. He has to run Pacheco. So you better believe it. We're going to roll here. Pacheco anytime score. Last piece here for you. And no. We're not trying to give you any hint on the Gatorade color, although I'd bet orange. Absolutely. Already have. But to complete our plus 425 same game parlay and complete the Chiefs victory and the Gatorade bath that will follow all over Big Red, and hopefully Spags gets a little Gatorade of his own because he absolutely deserves it. We got to go back to where we began. We have to go back to where we started here. And no, this is not some absurd offshore illegal Taylor Swift prop, but it correlates, and unfortunately we'll get a little hit on this, but this is the same game parlay, folks. It correlates with who's out there going to grab a touchdown, and you know it's going to happen. Look, there are two major pieces of drama the NFL can focus on. One is the reaction of Taylor Swift once Travis Kelce gets that anytime touchdown and completes our plus 425 parlay for the Super Bowl. The other piece of drama would be Travis Kelce just completely shut out of this football game. Now, it's hard for me to think that Travis Kelce can go absolutely like zeros on the scoreboard here, and the Chiefs still have a shot to win the game. Crazier things have happened. I get it. I understand that. But the other piece of drama would just be constantly looking up at Taylor Swift every time the Chiefs do something or don't do something, and Travis Kelce's nowhere to be found. Since we have the Chiefs winning this game, we're rolling with Mahomes and Maauto. Those two right there open things up for Pacheco on the ground, and we all come back to a nice storyline that we can wrap up very tight and win a plus 425 same game parlay. From you, I asked you hit the thumbs up button. You subscribe. That does us wonders here. If you can hit the subscribe button and be part of this ever-growing community. I'll show you what we have on Odd Chopper before we get out of here, some top plays for the NFL, and then we'll talk a little bit later in the week with some more Super Bowl content. But make sure you're here on Odd Chopper across the board. If it's me, if it's Lofty, if it's Lindy, if it's anybody else, we've got Super Bowl covered for you on the Odd Chopper channel. This is our top bet right now on Odd Chopper for the NFL. This is it. Under 16.5 rushing yards for Deebo Samuel. You got a slight edge on DraftKings, only laying minus 105. It's 110 elsewhere. It's up to maybe 115, or you're paying under 15.5 here as that thing dipped. So you see some books have already dipped it to 15.5. You're getting ahead of that at 16.5. I love this play on top of it. Not that I needed to because it's beating the market. So Odd Chopper's telling me essentially this is a good bet. But I love this play because Deebo will be limited on the ground. Quick throws, quick tosses to get him, which count as receptions, but not anything wild or wacky. You've got McCaffrey. You go with what you know. That's why this is a fantastic bet, and it's backed by your own reasoning and rationale. You want to join Odd Chopper? Great. 20% off. Use my code Shander. You'll get the expert picks. You'll get what I just showed you. The Plus EV bets are a solid tool that identifies best bets across any market. The Parlay Builder, because you want to build a parlay just like we did, and Discord right at the top. It's in all caps because that means you get to chill with Eric Lindquist. Not bad at all. One more time. This is our super parlay plus 425. Chiefs win. Pacheco anytime TD. Travis Kelce anytime TD. And we all go home happy.